is up, guys? It's your girl Folu Storms checking in here for MTV Base Celeb Living, and we've been checking out the spaces and places of some of the rich and famous superstars because we know that they ooze wealth, class, sophistication, and just swag. Today is no different. We are checking out the crib of Alaga Ibile, Reminisce. Let's go.
Hello.
Hello!
Hi, how are you?
Alaga Ibile, thank you very much for welcoming us to your home.
Welcome to my crib.
Thank you. This, I feel like I'm just stepping into a sacred space, sanctum.
Very, very concerned.
I know, I love it. It's so nice. It's simple. It's straightforward.
Simple.
No, it's cool. Thank you very much for allowing us to come into your home.
Guys.
This is what builds fandom forever and ever. Just getting to feel like we're getting a piece of you, which we already get through your music. Because I mean, you're a huge promoter of Nigerian hip hop, of African hip hop, and keeping that alive. And why is that so important?
Well, first off, I'm a rapper, and hip hop has, there's a lot of ego. A lot of ego. Egos fly around, in hip hop, and there's a culture as well. So, regardless of how times have changed and all that, you need to keep the tradition going. Some people need to be, cultural custodians. So, there are a few of them in Nigeria and Africa as well. And obviously there are a couple of, there's Jigga, there's Nas over there as well. Yeah. A lot of people are unhappy with the type of hip hop in the US as well.
Yeah.
The type of
Mumble rap.
Mumble going on right now. So, so like I mentioned, first off, I'm a rapper, so I need to, keep it going. And
I love it.
Yeah.
As a culture custodian, you're going to take us through, because I already see some stuff. The culture is up on the wall. Yeah. So we're going to go check some of these things out, and you take us through the history of like the beginning through the sounds and how it's evolved.
No problem.
MTV Base Celeb Living. Use the hashtag. Let's go. Okay, so this is like an exciting education for me because I'm really familiar. I love the last two albums. I want to farms and say I'm a day one, but you now catch me.
Day one, no.
Okay, I'm like day 5.
Day 3.
Thank you so much.
If you had my babs,
yes, I do. Sorry. Okay, so Book of Rap Stories, please talk to us. It's a culture custodian.
Book of Rap Stories. That was my first album, 30th, 2012. The album had my breakout single, Kakobi Chicken, that's the lead single. But, I think Too Much as the follow-up as well. Then had songs like If Only, guest appearances, I think Pato Rankin, and a lot of you didn't know who Pato Rankin was then. Pato Rankin, and who else was that? Rugged Man, Jobless, Nice. Basically my crew back there.
So then that evolution period, so then you then went from the Book of Rap Stories and then Alaga Ibile, the legend.
I think that was like a year after this. The Alaga Ibile album was actually the album that shaped, Reminisce. Like, the Reminisce people know that Alaga Ibile album was the album that shaped me,
Question.
Gave people an idea.
Who came up with the title? Did you know what the title was going to be before?
Yeah. People were calling me Alaga Ibile because I had said on Kakobi Chicken that local longbo, which means, I'm a local champion basically. So people were calling me Alaga Ibile way before.
From the jump.
Yeah.
Okay. And then as we move on now, you can now see like a clear, and I love that even visually you can see a clear visual evolution.
Transition.
From Abafusa, the beginning, you open up, one of the first videos that I saw on it was Where I Come From. That's on El Haj.
Yeah, Babafusa had local rappers.
Local
rappers.
Yeah. Okay, so this is now a good time to move on to your most recent album, El Haj. Now, this is a hectic album as well. Also, definitely on repeats on occasion. There are seasons when I'm just in there, and also this back-to-back albums that also debuted. This also debuted on the Billboard. Well, I mean,
this was a very personal one for me because I just lost my dad and all that. So this was a bit personal for me. So most of the songs, it's almost like a replica of this, but the mature Reminisce this time, like more storytelling, more personal songs, and
because this is the word
and music my own way. You understand? I made this album my own way. I didn't care what anybody was going to say or what people were going to think. I just made the album my own way. worked with people I liked, Mr. Easy, Youngins, you know, I just, Terry Apala, you know, I just made music my own way, no restrictions, no, people were like, why not put this person, this person is big, I'm like, I'm not making, this album's not about who's big, I make music with whoever I feel I have a vibe with, so, yeah.
Look at that. Okay, so this is a very good time now to figure out what's on your music playlist, okay? So we're gonna get 3 different songs from you at different points, but what is the first song on your playlist at the moment?
The first song, Lala Kulala, by my boy Ola Dips, featuring my very own self as the king of Shaku, Tupac Shaku.
Alright guys, welcome back. We're still hanging out with Alaga Ibile. We're in his crib. He's showing us things. I'm stalking him officially now.
MTV stalking.
Legalized.
What's that thing called? Restraint order. I'm going to get a restraint order.
But for now we're here. So, okay, yeah, we spoke about the Billboard, which is so cool. Just look at that. Officially official. It's there.
You know.
Ooh.
You know.
But then
some of my kids go and I tell them what your daddy was.
See it.
When your daddy was popping.
See it. Stays popping. Your daddy stays popping, kids. True fact. And then the Time magazine, you were listed as one of the world rappers to look out for in Time magazine.
One of the 7 guys in the world to look out for, and the only African. And it made a lot of people unhappy, you know, but who cares? I did not ask for this. I was just chilling. I was somewhere in Ojota just cooling when I... You know, so
sipping something like.
But it was fun. It feels good.
Yeah.
You know, it feels good to be, you know, appreciated and, you know, recognized and, you know, most importantly have, you know, something to show your kids or your people or whatever that, you know.
Listen,
you know, I'm not bad.
This guy is full of surprises.
Like, I'm not as bad as
full
of
surprises.
Bad as you think I am.
See, let me show you something else in this house, guys. First of all, I also noticed there's a bit of art around. Look at this exact replica.
I think this has to be after the Alaga Ibile picture. That's the one I used for the album art. I think this has to be the picture of me that people like the most. But I'm not really a fan of this picture, but I must have like 60 of this.
Why aren't you a fan of this picture?
I don't know. It's not just.
It's
not one of my favorites. It's not. No, I like every one of my picture, of course. But I don't know why people like this.
This one.
Probably because I look like a senator or something.
You understand? Based on chief levels.
Maybe this is the future.
Daisy.
I can tell you.
You heard it here first. MTV Base Celeb Living. There's still a lot to check out. Now, when I say this guy's full of surprises, I mean it. Okay, so we're heading over here to your books. Already see something. See, I thought that me and Reminisce were going to be best toes. There are some things here that make me think otherwise.
Wait, though.
Let me tell you.
Stealing my books.
Look at it. So, see some interesting things here. Eric Cantona, I see.
Yeah, Cantona.
I see some Louis Van Gaal.
Okay, my cousin has my Sarah Next. And Tosin Bucknell has one as well.
So just come out with this. Just tell everybody now. He's a fan of one club like this that we're not too.
Man United. Everybody knows already now. Everybody knows. People that follow me on the ground. Yeah,
that's too many. Like you really have like serious Man United books in here as well.
Yeah. A lot of Man United books.
That's hectic. So what are some of your other?
A couple of John Grishams.
Look at this. Your biography, man.
Percy Jackson. Yeah, of course. Mandela. Karl Marx.
Really?
Yeah, Warren Buffett, Richard Branson. Like, I don't follow their formula.
This is how we're sprinkling the book name like this. Just like this.
Their formula does not apply. And the rich men we have in Africa, especially in Nigeria, they cannot tell you, see now Richard Branson, where is he? You read about Richard Branson, you understand? The Virgin Way, he'll tell you how you read about Barack Obama, Steve Jobs.
Okay, on that note, do you know what? Let's move on to the second song on your playlist. What else is up there? What else? What are you
the second song, Diet by Any Money, My Very Humble Self, Tiwa Savage, and Slim Case.
Guys, we're getting to know so much about Alaga Ibile. But we're going to take a very quick break. When we come back, we're still here at MTV Base Celeb Living. Use that hashtag, tweet at us for the MTV Base West. And we'll be back.
Stay tuned.
So welcome back, guys. We're still hanging out here at MTV Base Celeb Living. Reminisce, and he has brought us now into his sanctum, where he creates his music, the studio, where the magic happens.
Yes.
Thank you so much again. Like, this has been so interesting, learning so much about you. Yes. So now it's the process of music.
Beautiful stalking. They're stalking me. I use British accent, he's stalking me.
Yeah, bruv. So
MTV Base, he's stalking me.
Okay, cool. So when you're in here, what's like the process for you? How often do you spend in the studio? Is it just as inspiration strikes, or is this like a place you like to spend your time?
Yes, I spend a lot of time here. I leave here at 5 a.m. every day. Like 5 a.m.
That time I'm arriving in another office.
I read, say, till like 2, 3 a.m. then, you know, do a bit of studio work. You know, and my mood reflects a lot in my music. You know, people that know me know well that my mood reflects a lot in my music, you know. There are songs I want to make when I'm pissed off, and there are songs, you know, I want to make when I'm like best of moods.
What has been your most exciting song to record? And what has been the most challenging song for you to record? And why?
Exciting song to record would be Kako Chicken was quite exciting because, you know, it was a lot of us back then. There was Jobless, SARS. We were all together, we're all young guys, you know, trying to make something happen. So there was SARS, there was Jospo, there was a lot of about 10, 15 of us, like, you know, so we were just jolly good fellows. We had no expectations. We didn't know the song was going to be big, so we're just, you know, jumping around, being happy, changing verses, switching lines, and then the other line, you know, it was fun. It was more fun then. But you know, now when I record, I have to, you know, it has to be calculated. You have to be careful, language. You don't want to, you know, incite violence. You know, there's a lot of caution out there right now. But then there was nothing at stake, so you just make music however it comes. You keep, you know, you could say anything. You don't have anything to lose. But right now, it's a bit restricted. Like, you know, there are things I can't say now because I'm a father. You know, there are things I cannot say because, you know, my kids are girls. You know, there's so much right now. But then,
okay, but what was the most challenging song for you to write?
The most challenging song for me to write.
Or to finish, and why was that? Yeah.
My song or collaboration.
And you choose. You choose.
I think it was Local Rappers. Local Rappers because the three of us were in the same room. You understand? So naturally, there is no one would admit, but of course there is competition deep within. Everybody's trying to outdo.
Okay.
You know, yeah, the three of us were like seated in the same room. I just played the beat and like we all laugh and Phil was like, I'll do this. I'm like, okay. And, you know, we never sat down and we had our phones looking at each other.
Yeah.
Like, who's gonna get up first? And you know, and I went up, did his, I did mine. You know, did his, and you know, we now had to decide on the arrangement and all that. And yeah. Came out fine.
Space just be heavy, epic stuff, epic stuff. Yeah. Okay, but a song that I really also am digging the video, and like I said, I really genuinely like all the videos. But Kwamile was a really powerful one, came out recently, and then we noticed that quite a lot of people also jumped on that and we're doing cover versions of it. Yeah. So there it is, Kwamile. Look like gorgeous, so well done. I mean, again, the storytelling, evidence coming through there. Yeah. But what I want to know now is, so did you put it out and say people do cover versions, or did people just jump on the track? Like how did Kwamile come about? What is Kwamile for those of our viewers that don't really speak Yoruba and understand?
Kwamile simply means respect me. Just respect me, that's what it means. I made a song about what I thought love men, a lot of men don't want to talk about. Like,
man, it clearly resonated with so many people because then you had all these cover versions coming out.
About 300 or so.
Yo!
It's crazy, like too many versions, too many covers, too many.
Dang. Okay, do you know what? On this note then, since we've got into this other aspect of you, this other side, and we've already listened to the first 2 songs on your playlist, what's the third song on your playlist?
The third song is by my very humble self, Ehiz and Folu. I love reasons by Shakule.
Hi, back, and he's definitely a problem, but such a good one, such a fantastic one. Reminisce, you know what?
Yes,
so
ma'am.
we know you are the guy. Really, let's just keep it.
I'm just trying to.
You are the guy. I hear you.
Small.
I'm here for these. But we want to hear it live. Give it to us as it's hot. Something small freestyle, singing rap, Fuji. I can do backup beats, accompaniment.
The Fuji I was saying, you cannot play it because it's an international company.
If you play, they will come and ask you a question. They will call Africa. I give me for you. Let me see. I'll just do a few lines of Jiggy Jagger. Word to my late dad and word to my mama. Rest in peace, but I'm going to Mayana. Ìgbà tí view yẹ kéré jù mo sọ di panorama. Kò bá lè máa lọ lẹ́nu mi bẹ́ẹ̀dì tọ́ yí bá ma. What my name? I heard you acting up, I heard you try-ish. Ọmọ ológun ni mí máa ná ọmọ mi orí defeat. Mo pọ́n ọlé mo fún ọ problem ọmọ mo tún bólẹ̀. Kẹlẹgbẹ́ mi ẹgbẹ́ ọ kọ́ máa sọ èdè gbá àkúlẹ̀.
This is so mad, man. I'm really feeling this space. I feel like I can be here. Do you do like internships? So if I wanted to come through,
No. It's time to go.
Just more.
I have work to do.
I have potential.
Isheya, Omogun, Isheya. I have to sing. I'm not going to eat you or MTV Base. So I have to work. It's time to leave.
Well, guys, I guess that's it. They didn't accept me for internship, but it's okay. Reminisce is still kind of a cool guy. Still a bit of a problem, though. We do have to leave his crib. And I'm Folu Storms signing out for MTV Base Celeb Living, but we will be back in someone else's place or space. Maybe by that time, I would have built my own house. I gotta go and work.
Thanks for having us at your crib.
Appreciate it.